Good day, this is Rick Elder. This is our pause and practice for the introductory unit 3. This is the third one. And with that said, I want to get to the class site itself. Right here. And the one we're working on right now is going to be 1-3 right there. And with that, we'll go back to the week. And 1-3 starts out in your book around page, oh goodness, let's see what the page 50, okay? In this one here, I think the instructions are generally pretty straightforward. You're going to do some basic things here, such as naming, renaming files, opening folders, and that kind of thing. And that part I think is probably generally understood already. So what I want to concentrate on for this one are some of the steps that involve creating a zip folder and extracting items from a zip folder. So to start with, you already have by this time have created some of these files for the class through Pause and Practices 1 and 2. We want to take a look here at first things first, creating a zip folder. Our stuff is up in the cloud, OneDrive here. Hopefully you've got this right. And you should have a folder that says American River Cycling Club by now. Double click that folder to open it. And I've already done practice with this one a little, so I'm going to delete the Italy tour here, the bottom one, the zip file right now. I'm going to just delete that out of the system so that's not confusing you. So what we have here is the Italy tour. And we want to create a zip file for the thing. This is not hard to do. This is really pretty nice to do. Actually, you go up here to the Home tab. Look at the Home tab. Go to the Share tab. Check out what the tabs do. Highlight our tab. And go to the Home tab. Share tab. And you'll see where it says Zip on the Share tab. The different tabs do different things. Just simply click Zip. And you'll see it make a zip folder. What this does is it compresses the code. And this is really handy for sending lots of data through email. Click Zip, and almost instantly it makes that zip folder. And you'll notice if you look at the screen carefully, you'll see what looks like a zipper through the zip folder. And after that step there, you're being asked to email that zip folder to me, your instructor. And we also want to go through how to unzip that folder. So the next thing we're going to do is go into the email. I'll go into my Gmail account that I have for this class. Right here. And I'm going to email that zip folder to myself. Go to Compose. I'm going to put my email address in here. And for the sake of this file, just call it zip file practice. And, I can't end up in the wrong line. Sorry, but careful. Try and talk and do too many things too fast here. Well, down here is zip file practice. And just give myself a very short comment here. Here's my zip file. And attach it. Come down to the paperclip, attach it. Go to your cloud. Go to American River Cycling Club. Find the zip file, highlight it one time, click Open, and that attaches it right then and there. You might put your name on the thing. That's a good idea, so I can tell who it is real quickly. What I'll do is I keep an Excel spreadsheet on these. I just check mark your name that you've done it and if it was okay in that, so for grading, so I can keep track. And then simply send it. Comes through about that fast. Here, and I open my email. There's my zip file right here. A couple of steps to extracting the zip file, because what this does is it kind of puts it into a folder that won't open automatically by double clicking it. So download the file. Into your computer, click the download button. See, it comes into the lower left. And as soon as it says open file, you click to open it. And you'll see here now, we see the term AARC Italy Tour. Now, if you have to extract this folder, so at the very the top you have this extract tab, which is pink, and if you just click extract all, you click on this extract all button, and it asks you where do you want to put it. And for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to stick this zip file on my desktop just so you can see how I can get it moved around. There it is, desktop right there. And click select folder, does it. And now click the extract button. And you'll see it zips it out. Now move down to see that it's there. We'll minimize this screen right now. Minimize that screen. Minimize this. And there I am on my desktop. And here is my file right here. Double click it. And it will open up with all 5 files that you should have been putting in there from the previous assignment. And then through this assignment. They're all right there. So that's one way to get them. Okay. Now, I'm not a big fan of keeping a lot of stuff on the desktop per se. If you don't need it, get rid of it. It's kind of a convenient thing. So I'm going to take that off here. I'm just going to delete that out. And then we will go ahead and go back into the folder. And I want to, let's see, close that. And now here, the other way to extract this folder is this. You could drag it down into like my documents, and this will do it. This will extract it for you. Pull the whole folder down, and it should work in OneDrive too. Just drop it in OneDrive like that. Open OneDrive, and here it is. Double click it, and it will open. Okay. Otherwise, it won't open smoothly. Okay. And then the book talks about what we can do with this up arrow and this backwards arrow. Okay. This is a way to move around our folder tree. If I click it up the arrow like that, it brings me back to my AAC academic file, which I don't really want to keep here because that's an extra for my records now. I'm just going to delete it. One of the things that's very easy for people to do is have too much clutter in your computer files. And as I've mentioned briefly in a couple of our discussions before, we want to work real hard on good file management for this class. And this is all the product I need for week 1 right here. Everything for week 1 is right here. Except for my BMCC Fall 2020, that's a personal file there. So I'm going to go click new folder, and I'm going to make one for my class, CS121-3N, and this is going to be for week 1, space week, and then I will know where all my stuff is, and everything I have here, I can use the control key to select what I want to move. I don't want pictures in it. I want American River Cycling Club. And I want these files down here. Push the control key down, highlight them. And I can just drag them up into this week 3 right here. Let's see if I got them all. Yes, I do. Okay, the others are, and this was a personal file, so that's just all college files there. So once I've got this stuff here, this becomes a real nice way to do it. And with file management, we'll get into this more as we progress through the class. Click my arrow to move me out of it. If you make one of these, and you've got to keep the names the same for each week, and then you can build a real nice organized file system. I'll make one more, and then we'll call this video done. Okay, new folder, and I want the name to be exactly the same as the previous one, mine, except for saying week 2. CS121-3N space WEEK space 2. And I see I made a typographical error in my first one. It's real easy to fix these, to rename a folder once you make a mistake. And that's probably just as well I made a typo for the demonstration. Right click it. You need to have the mouse right over the folder emblem. Right click it. Come down here to where it says rename. And then if you will see it's highlighted blue, you don't have to retype the whole thing with the up and down, right and left arrows down the bottom lower right portion of your keyboard. Just touch one of those arrows to read what we call deselect it. And then you can just move your mouse. You can move the mouse with your those arrows around. I'm going to turn that 2 into a 1. And now they should be identical. Okay. Click the arrow. It should put them in order. And it does. Week 2. Let's see. I have a... Let's see. Must have an extra... I have an extra space in there. Okay. This is where it gets real precise, and you can easily make a mistake. Deselect it. And it has to be absolutely the same, or the computer won't order things right. Okay, there. Now you see what that did, how that puts it in order of week 1, week 2. So you need to get in the habit of keeping, and do this probably for every class you have, and it'll make things a lot nicer for you. As the course moves along, we'll be talking much more about file management. But that's just a very basic concept for file management right there. And so it's easy for me as the computer user on this machine to know exactly what I have in my OneDrive account. Okay. And as we progress through the class, we get into week 3, 4, 5. It's really easy to go back and just see if you need to remember what's in week 1. It should all be there if you properly file it away. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to close this one off. And this is the last of the 3 instructional videos I plan to upload for this week. If you do have any questions, please remember to merely Moodle message me, and we will be in touch. Have a good day. This is Rick Elder signing off for Bay Mills College at this time.